Hey, Teresa. How's it going? Ooh, Nave's Garden is going live right now. Look at that. I got a notification. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm just going to check my, just make sure I don't have any messages coming through from anyone important. Okay, we're good. Very good. Hello, hello, hello. Teresa, Debbie, James, Trina, Craig. Hey, guys. Hello, it's top of the hour, John the Smoke. I have been, cleaning up in the kitchen, man. I think it's so messy, man. AP Chick, I don't know what it is you're referring to. Something's wrong with sound? Really? Alright, let me switch the sound for a second. Is killing it with his speech. Is he? Is he giving a speech right now? Audio. Okay, let's go to the, let's go to Pro Audio.
Okay, now we'll go back to the focus rate. Apply.
Okay. Alright, did that fix the sound? How does it sound? Did it fix the sound? How's the sound? Hey, Roger. Let me know, guys. Hey, it did not fix the sound? Huh. Still bad? Fucking Windows, man. Give me a second. Audio. Fucking Manicam moves everything around. Where's the audio? Add audio. Okay. Audio playback noise. Audio device. Microphone focus rate. There we go. Why is it showing an X on? Okay, cool. Let's switch the sound. Hello, hello, audio. Okay, now. Let's go over here and switch to Manicam audio. Focus rate. Manicam virtual mic. Yeah, put the apply button off my screen, you fucking idiots. Yeah, that's what I need it to be. Okay, does that change anything at all? Let me go over to my monitor. Do what you just did. When I was trying to make the change? I haven't made the change yet, have I? Did I put on Manicam audio yet? I can't remember. Manicam. No? Didn't fix it? Let me go to this microphone. Okay. Stop putting the apply button on.
Green, Manicam, you suck my dick. Alright, you guys probably can hear me now. It's not going to be as good as sound. Alright, does that sound better? It sounds good? Alright, cool. 5 minutes in, got the sound fixed, okay. Now, of course, we're using a shit microphone. Hey, Kyle, I'm blocking you from my live stream. You're a douchebag. There's nothing funny about my sound being fucked up, dude. I had the same problem with Chuckles the other day. You know, it's like, you're not my friend, dude. If you're going to sit here and laugh at when I'm having an issue, I know it sounds funny to you over there, but you don't have to type out ha ha ha. You're a dick. All right? And you can suck mine. Fuck off. Don't you guys like it when I talk to douchebags like that? That really deserve it? Anybody else want to do ha 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 that I'm having technical problems? Because it sounds funny. You can't control your little fucking ha 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 fingers? Let me know. Because I'll fucking break your fucking fingers. I don't give a fuck. Alright, so I could switch it one more time and just see if it goes back to shit sound. Hold on. Let me find the audio here. They fucking hide everything because they're fucking... What the fuck are they doing, man? Where's the volume control? They fucking hide everything because it's fucking... What the fuck are they doing, man? Where's the volume control? Okay, now that's not so bad. Let me see what it sounded like on the other setting. I'm just kind of curious. I wonder what happened, man. I bet you if I just turn it off, turn it on again, it'll fix it. Let me try that. Okay, let me try this. Apply.
Okay. I switched over. Let's turn it off and turn it back on.
Okay. How does that sound? Let's see what that sounds like. Okay. How does that sound? Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, it sounds like it fixed the problem. Great. Fantastic. Yeah. Good. I turned my monitor on. It takes too long for me to hear back from you guys when I'm doing this. It's not your fault. It's just, I have a lag, about a minute delay from you guys. You know, from the time I ask you a question, it takes 30 seconds for you to hear it, respond, and more 30 seconds more for me to get it back. It takes like a minute. I turned on my monitor and I was able to hear what it's doing. Yeah, I just turned off the Focusrite and turned it back on again. That's all I had to do. Boom. Problem solved. And I hope it sounds great now because I'm using my stereo mics. All right. Yeah. It sucks for that one kid. You know, I'm not the butt of his joke, you know? And he can go fuck himself. Go laugh at somebody else, you fucking douchebag. Okay. Where are we at, Jack Harrer? Let's get high up in this bitch. I'm a little late. Sorry, I didn't realize we're going to have sound issues. The computer crashed twice on me. I'm having a hard time figuring out what the fucking crash is now. I don't even know what it is. Something totally different crashing it now. I have a feeling. It looked like it was an NVIDIA, you know, some kind of a misread on my cards, my video cards, which would make sense because they probably have to be reinstalled because I reinstalled some shit, you know, with the boot, the system and whatnot. So I'm going to go over that at some point probably. This show's probably going to end up crashing, and I'll work on it when that happens. Okay. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a for all. Cheers, everybody. Hey, Hash. Cyberstyle. Top of the hour. Let me hear what my sound sounds like. Hello, cheers, 1, 2. Tinny.
me hear what my sounds like. Hello, cheers, 1, 2.
Wow. Mohan, are you a fucking idiot or an asshole or both? Maybe fix your fucking shit, dude, before you fucking get me to have to start adjusting all my shit all over again. Just don't fucking listen to him, man. He's just being a douchebag. Hey, Mohan, reset your shit, bro. All right? Still sounds tinny. Fucking reboot. Refresh. Refresh the page. I just played it back. It sounds fucking perfect. I can hear everything. Sounds clear as a bell. I want some kefefi. Maybe we could get some up in here. You guys hang out with my dog for a moment. Just a moment. Just wait a moment. Wait a moment. Man, I got the kitchen all nice and clean. I was down in here cleaning. My dishwasher didn't work properly for some reason. I'm running it again. I don't know what's up with that. I have to pull the dishwasher out completely and clean behind it. That's going to be fun. Fun, fun, fun. Fun for everyone. That means I got to pull the cables on it and everything. I have to get wrenches and shit. Okay. My neighbor got a garden. Gave me a tomato. He said, take as many as you want. I took one, you know. I was like, I'm just going to try it and see if I like it. Dude, it is the sweetest, best tasting freaking tomato. So I got a bunch of seeds out of it. I'm going to grow that. I'm going to grow those. They're beefsteaks, man. They're fucking so flavorful. Sweet, giant, as sweet as a cherry tomato, but giant beefsteak. So I have retained some seeds from one of the pieces. Hello, hello, I'm over here. Sorry, guys. I know I'm off camera. Wait for this kefefi to finish up. This kefefi. Hello. Hello. Hey, it's a good time for coffee. Good time for coffee when we're doing the 4 o'clock show. Ooh, it's 7:10. I gotta do 7:10 bong rip. I gotta get in there. I gotta get in there. Come on, coffee. Finish up, buddy. Let's get that cream in there. I don't like too much cream in my coffee. Then it just tastes like fucking creamer. I like to taste the coffee. Go flow. Go flow. I got a good doggy. Oh, God. Is your tea warm, Jonah? Wow, I wouldn't have known that if you hadn't have told me. Jalapenos. Check the screen on the inside if the Jets are not getting the dish of the screen. Okay, I don't know where that is, Kat, but I'll try to find it. It's the first time I've ever run the dishes that it didn't clean the dishes. I think it was really weird. I don't know what the fuck happened. 7:10, I need to smoke. Cheers, everybody. Cyberstyle, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't just for all. Oh, on the bottom of the dishwasher. Under the jets. Yeah, I don't know what jets are. Hippie chick, I like your avatar. That's nice to see. It's really nice to see. Okay, let's kill that. Let's look at the garden, shall we? Let's just go to a full page. Oh, look at that. There we go. Okay, great. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Standby. Picture. Okay. So this one should be just the chat, I think. Yeah, perfect. Almost perfect. But it works for me. Cool. I'm setting this up. So I've got all these different camera settings presets now. So if I want to just go to my cam, I just click a button. If I want to go just to the garden, I just click a button. If I want to go to just y'all's chat, I just click a button. That helps me a lot. Okay, this one is basically, how do you delete it? Delete scene. Oh no, look at that. Holy shit, I'm glad I didn't delete that one. I almost deleted that. That's all those fucking, those things from Restream, from Twitch when we were doing the stream something. I forgot what it was called. It had all those things on it. That was cool. I forgot about that. Okay, we'll leave that. Mohan, you know, I was thinking that. I was like, you got somehow your chat must have been delayed. I understand. I'm sorry I jumped on your shit, bro. I thought of that. After you said that, I was like, oh, he may have typed that late, man, or it may have come through fucking stalled. It happens all the time, man. At least you weren't fucking laughing at me, bro. You know, while I'm out sitting here struggling, trying to get shit working. And, you know, I got to give all the other podcasters credit out there who don't let people that are laughing like that bother them. It bothers me. You know, all I think is that you literally took the time to type that out, you know, to be a douchebag. You literally took the time to be a fucking douchebag and not think about me, but only think about yourself. The water comes out of the jets and drains at the bottom of the dishwasher. Drains at the bottom, comes out of the jets. All right, well, I'll see if I can look in there and see what you're talking about. I figure it comes out of that spinning thing. You know? There's this big blade in there. I thought that's where the water shot out of. Hey, Juan. You hippie chick you love to grow? Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you. Look at those buds, huh? I'm going to be out there soon chopping those things down. Get out there with a microscope and start looking at those trichomes and see where they're at. The video does not do those plants justice. You guys you just can't see, you can't really get an idea of the look at that. Just the density of these buds, they're so thick. That's fun to do, to just zoom you in really quick like that. Man, I could take you, man, I just realized I could do all different kinds of sources here. I can give you different views of different things. So I can do like this right here. And that could be another scene in here, and I can just switch between them all. That's cool, man. Close up. Close up of the tops. Far away shot. I don't know. I think I like the close up of the tops the best. Huh. Have I found any seeds? No, I haven't found any seeds. I don't think I'll have any seeds this year. I've got a plastic over the buds, so you know the plastic keeps pollen out. It's floating in the air. Man, I'm really enjoying just looking at them right now. Holy shit. Can you clone, like if I want to clone this and then just delete things off it, can I clone scene? Duplicate scene. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, I duplicated a scene. Main cam, there it is. Huh. High CPU usage detected when I did that. I wonder if it goes down when I go to just my cam. Holy shit. Dude, I can drop my CPU so quick. That is so cool. Just by changing these scenes. Wow, I got it down to 60% CPU right now. The chat is 66%. If I go to main cam, 98%, 90% processor, 84% processor, 93% processor to 76, 100% processor there for a second. So all of the eye candy, every single thing that I add is an additional tax. So if I delete this thing right here, I got one thing on here I can delete that I'm not using. I'll delete that. And everything else I'm using, everything else is visible. And it all to add to group? How do you do that? Where's the group thing at? Preview, duplicate, delete, collapse, transition override. Whoa, that's cool. So I don't have my transitions on when I switch scenes. So I can do it quick that way. I want to switch to scenes quick. I like to be able to do that. I like to be able to flip around, you know? Hippie chick. Yeah, it's good though. I want to see Julian Assange, so that's good. I'm glad that I see Julian Assange. So I'm keeping him up there in the corner of the video. You know, every single thing of text that I add, it's funny. It's gonna hashtag. Free Julian Assange now. Put it in red. With a white outline. I don't like the white outline. That looks like shit. Huh. I'm gonna have to change that. Yeah, we gotta change that shit. You can't see with a white... Nobody can see shit with a white outline, pal. Unreal. Hello?
With the United States of America, Biden and Harris want to restore honor, integrity, and leadership to the presidency and win control of the Senate. We cannot sit back and allow Trump to undermine our democratic institutions and divide our nation. That is why Biden and Harris are calling on you right now to donate to the campaign. Even if you've contributed before, please contribute again. Biden and Harris are counting on a Democratic Senate. Your generous contribution of any amount will help flip those seats. So please press 1 now. Make a generous investment to elect...
Hello, thank you for supporting Biden being elected for presidency in 2020. As you know, Trump is trying everything to stop Biden from winning the presidency. Can we count on your support to help elect Biden for president with a one-time gift of $100 or more today?
No.
Are you a Biden supporter, sir?
No.
Okay, well, I appreciate your taking your time for my call. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm not giving Biden fucking Harris money. I'm not giving anybody fucking money. Fuck them. I pay for the truth. Oh, Slowski's here. Look at that. It's Mr. Slowski. Hey, Slowski. What's up, Slowski? It's Slowski, everyone. Oh, look. It's Mr. Slowski. It's all good, Mohan. Good. So, yeah, I give my money to people who tell the truth. I give my money to Jimmy Dore. I give my money to Graham Elwood. I give my money to Lee Camp. I give my money to, you know, even H.A. Goodman and Michael Malice. Because even though I don't agree with a lot of the things those two guys say, they tell the truth. You know, and I can appreciate that. And whatever works for them, I understand. It's their fucking truth. Like I said, I don't have to fucking agree with it to appreciate it. Can you guys believe I'm saying that shit? Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird? Don't you guys think that's kind of weird? Hashtag free Julian Assange now. I fucking love it. Hell yeah. The new addition to the screen, man. We had plenty of space. Too bad. A lot of you probably can't see it, probably because it's live right over his face. But it says it right there. I hope everyone's great. I caught the tail end of you calling Biden. Oh, I didn't call Biden. They called me. They called me. And the reason I took the call was because it was just from a number. It didn't say anything. It was just some undisclosed out-of-town number. So I'm like, oh, you're going to fuck around like that? Okay, fine, I'll fuck with you. You want to fuck with me? I'll fuck with you. With your fucking... It couldn't say Biden campaign contribution line or something? It's kind of fucking fishy. I wonder if we could call it back if it's legit. Let's act like we're, Kit Boga. Just wait a moment. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment. Wait a moment. Cheers, guys.
You have reached the campaign to elect Biden and Harris. Please press 1 to leave a message. Please press 2 to be put on our do not call list. Thank you. Thank you for your time. You will not be contacted again.
Shelly, you should use email filters like I do. You know, that you just type in a couple of words that you see in those emails that you don't like to see. A little bit of time spent doing that goes a long way. And when someone like H.A. Goodman or Lee Camp sends me an email, I see it. You know, it's not full of with a bunch of fucking junk mail. They're easy to use. You just create a new filter and you just select in there which part of the email you want to monitor for specific words. And if a word like sale comes up, or a word like penis, you know, or a word like, you know, these fucking things, sex, or word like, you know, special, or, you know, realty, or flashlight, or, you know, brand new, or just there's all kinds of trigger words that they use in these emails. And boom, those filters, you don't even have to look at them ever again. Just about every email software has it. You just gotta go into your settings and look for the filter, and then start creating new filters. You just hit plus to make a new filter, and then you start. And it's really good to look at the emails that are coming in and see what they write in there, because sometimes they alter the way they write the words and shit. And you can just copy and paste it, the way they write it, right into the filter. You'll never see those emails again. And at the bottom of every email, almost always at the bottom of every email, you will find an unsubscribe link. Click that link and unsubscribe. Sometimes they'll ask you to put your email address in to unsubscribe. That's a little suspect, but it's a new thing that they're doing now. And, you know, I think it works. I don't think that they're actually collecting data doing that, but, you know, you can't trust anybody on the fucking internet these days. It could be anything, you know? I can't promise you it's safe. But yeah, if it's a legit email that you're getting all the time from a legit company, that'll be a legit unsubscribe link at the bottom. Click it. You usually just have to click it. It'll take you to another webpage, and you just say, okay. It'll say, you have been unsubscribed from our email. Sometimes they want to know why. I'll tell them to go fuck themselves or other shit. I'll curse them out. I'll put real nasty shit in. I'll be like, you guys are a bunch of fucking cunts. Suck my dick. You know, all kinds of shit like that. It always makes me feel good to do that. Randy, we don't want any law regarding cannabis. We don't want to legalize cannabis. Randy Church, you're not paying attention. You want to put laws on cannabis, Randy? You want to debate me on that? I tell you what, you and John Combs can debate me. You guys can argue for laws regarding cannabis, and I can argue for laws, no law regarding cannabis, okay? Go. 2-on-1, go. Why should there be laws regarding cannabis? Since you guys felt the need to say that. I swear, it's like people come in here and they don't listen to what I say. So let's talk about it. You guys want to legalize cannabis? Give me your reasons. You want the government to have control over your cannabis? Give me your reasons. You trust the government? You trust the government to tell you when you can smoke, where you can smoke, what you can smoke, how you can grow it, who you can smoke it with, where you're allowed to have your grow, how many feet away from the road it's supposed to be, how tall the fence has to be, just so you can fucking put a plant in the ground. Go ahead. I'm waiting. John Combs, Randy Church. Neither of you have said anything yet. I'm waiting. It's a 2-on-1 debate. It's your turn. I'll go ahead. I'll smoke a bong hit while you guys respond. I can't wait for you to argue why the government should have control over my cannabis. Do you know, twice now on Twitter in the last week, somebody has said to me, hey, why don't you go smoke your they said like, go smoke your weed, or why don't you go do another bong hit, or blah, blah, blah. You know what my response is to people that say that? You don't get to tell me how to use my cannabis. Neither does the government. And when I tell them, after I tell them that they don't get to tell me how I use my cannabis, then I call them something really funny. Like, I'll call them like a doorknob, or I'll call them like a pissed on shrub, or something. I'll just call them something silly so I don't get blocked on Twitter. And you know what? They never fucking respond when I say that. They never fucking respond. Yeah, John Combs, and if there are laws regarding cannabis, you'll still go to jail for it. You understand that, right? If you legalize it, well, then you break those laws that legalize it, you go to jail. Do you understand that, John? It's like talking to children, I swear to fuck. You really don't get it? No law regarding cannabis, John. You don't get it? What part of what I just said don't you get? Tell me. He's actually going to try to argue this. I see Randy's not helping. Randy, Mr. fucking legalized cannabis, is not chiming in. Randy, you scared I'm going to yell at you? Wrinkled caves? Dorinda, what? What's a wrinkled cave? Cannabis is the most helpful to me. My mother grew back in the day. It sure did help her arthritis. Thank you, Dorinda. A wrinkled cave. You're going to have to explain to me what a wrinkled cave is. It's fair for one. It should be for all. John Combs, you're not making any sense. You're not much of a debater, are you, buddy? Okay, let me set you up, all right? I'm going to set you up, John. Your argument is that the government should get to write laws regarding cannabis. And my argument is there should be no law regarding cannabis. Give me a good reason. All you said is, for one, you go to jail for it. Well, if there's no law regarding cannabis, you don't go to jail for it. If there are laws regarding cannabis, you go to jail for it. So I win, you lose. I guess the argument's over. Hey, if I won the debate, press... Oh, now he's talking about decriminalization. Jesus fucking Christ, Randy. Fuck no, I just want it decriminalized and no laws regarding cannabis. That is my view. Hey, Randy, listen to me. You're not a criminal, and I'm not a criminal. Don't use stupid, indoctrinated words like decriminalization, okay? You're not a criminal because you use cannabis. The people who write the laws regarding cannabis, the people like John Combs that wants to write laws regarding cannabis, and people like you guys are the ones that are the fucking criminals, okay, Randy? I'm not a fucking criminal, Randy. Do you get it? Do you watch my show, Randy? Do you listen to what I say? Only meant all should be able to smoke freely. Well, John, then what you want is no law regarding cannabis. You don't want the government to tell you how to smoke your cannabis. And John, if you agree with me, then hashtag NLRC right now. Type it in. Hashtag NLRC. That means no law regarding cannabis. No, not legalize. You know, just because Bob Marley wrote a song that said you need to legalize it doesn't mean that that's what should be done. You know, he didn't get it fully. Jack Herer didn't even understand it. He was still calling it marijuana in his book. I'm taking that shit way further, and I hope you're coming with me. No law regarding cannabis. Fuck legalization. It's a stupid concept, and you've been indoctrinated to think that it's the solution to your problem, government controlling you. No law regarding cannabis. That would be the correct answer at this time. I have won this argument. I've completely won this argument. You guys, there's nothing you can say, and I think you both agree with me. Both of you. Randy and John. I think you both agree that no, they shouldn't legalize it. Actually, there should be no law regarding cannabis. Both of you press number 1 if you agree with me. There you go. John Combs agrees. I love you, bro. John Combs agrees, everybody. Do you see that? He hashtagged no law regarding cannabis. It's, in my mind, it's the only thing that makes sense. You know, and hey, you know, maybe if majority rules, I'm wrong. But, you know, in my fucking fat pig head, I feel like I'm right when I say no law regarding cannabis. It feels right. It feels right that there should be no restrictions on that. It's just growing out of the ground. It's not... Dude, do you see it picking up a gun and shooting anybody? Do you see it strangling somebody? Do you see it hurting children? Do you see it, you know, stopping traffic or burning buildings down? Do you see it standing out in front of abortion clinics and stopping women from saving their own lives? No. It doesn't give a fuck about any of you. It just wants to grow. And if you respect it and you nurture it, then you can reap its rewards because it will give you so many. And to allow something like a government, you know, or some figure like Nancy Grace to tell you that you shouldn't have it, or that this is the way you should have it, or this is the amount, or this is how much you're allowed to have, or where you're allowed to have it. You know, if you live within 1,000 feet of a school, what, you can't use cannabis? Hey, how about you start sucking my dick? How about that? Bottom of the hour, late, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. Cheers, everybody. Love you guys. Hope you're having fun. If you're having fun, press number 1. Press number 1 if you're fucking having fun. James McGill. Press number 1. James McGill. Press number 1. Press number 1 if you're having fun. Press 1 if you're having fun. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is for us. Cyber style. Cyber styles. Enoch, I love you for changing that profile picture. Thank you. I love it. Enoch, thank you, thank you, thank you. Julian Assange, thanks you. Graham Elwood, thanks you. Jimmy Dore, thanks you. Lee Camp, thanks you. Everybody, thanks you. Pamela Anderson, thanks you. Every journalist in America worth a shit, thanks you. And if you guys find a podcaster out there who's not talking about Julian Assange, there's a problem. Because it's a free speech issue. It's not a Julian Assange issue. Hippie chick, I love you. Thank you, hun. Thank you for doing that. And the rest of you all can receive my love as well. All you have to do is go over to your Twitter accounts and change your avatar to Julian Assange. And in your name, Edit your name in Twitter to say, after your name, free Julian Assange now. Then come on into Periscope and tell me hello and let me see it. I would love to see more of that. He used to smoke it back in the day when he denied it before. Oh, that's funny, Dorinda. That is so funny. Debbie pressed number 1 because he's having fun. We're having fun. I like to have fun here. People that want to legalize cannabis, I want to tell them, you don't get to tell me how to smoke my cannabis. You know, I'm going to try to make a tweet. It's hard. It's too many words. Okay. For every cannabis supporter who thinks we should legalize cannabis, I'm going to put that in quotes. Legalize. And let the government control it. What makes you think the government understands my cannabis needs? No law regarding cannabis. You don't get to tell me when, where, how, or who I'm allowed to smoke with. Hashtag NLRC. I'm one digit over. And. I use the word and. Fucking A. I love it. You know, I love it when you're too far over in characters on Twitter and you find an and, A-N-D, in your tweet, and you're like, all you got to do is delete those 3 letters and put in the and symbol. Oh, man, that's the fucking best. And now I got 1 character left. So I could put an exclamation point after it. No law regarding cannabis. I burn it all the way to the end, bro. 130 characters. Bam! Or however many they give you. Okay. For every cannabis supporter who thinks we should legalize cannabis and let the government control it, and that should be a semicolon. What makes you think the government understands my cannabis needs? No law regarding cannabis. That's in all caps. You don't get to tell me when, where, how, or who I'm allowed to smoke with. And let's put a photograph of the grow here. What do you think? A nice photo of the grow? That's from 9/8. What is today? The 21st? Hello? Hey, man. Good. How are you? Yeah. Unacceptable. I can't afford it. Sweet, man. You're kidding me. I'm going to go roll that bitch right now. I'm going to take it up the mountain and roll it. You know, I was literally, seriously, I was walking my road today on my property, and I'm like, I wonder if that thing can do it. I'm like, because I know how to keep it from falling over, but I'm on a 15, 20 degree slope. So I've got to cut the roads flat, you know. That thing will do it. That'll cut the roads down, and you kind of just inch along as you do it carefully. But I'm up there and I'm like, man, I could totally go over in this thing. I'm gonna be wearing my seatbelt. It's got one of those bars like you get at the with like a roller coaster. Yeah, man, the big old bar comes down and locks down on you. It's gonna hurt. Oh, you're talking about the large equipment. Okay, I thought you were talking about the Roxer. I was like, oh no. It's gonna be street legal in about 2 weeks. So I just won't put the turn signals on it, and I'll keep it, dirt legal. Okay, tell them this one's got a motorcycle plate on it if that helps. All right, and if not, let me know. And if that doesn't work, let me know too. You know. Well, if someone asks you and they want it street legal, it's only five requirements. It's a windshield, dot tires, um, turn signals, and horn. Right, right. And it's basically a Jeep. I mean, it is a Jeep. I mean, if someone really, right? Okay, right, right. Like everything else in my life. Yes, yes, please, definitely. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. You too. Okay, cool. All right, bye. Everything's insured, man. Everything except they won't insure the fucking the two caterpillars. He's like, they're too big. We can't cover that. I'm like, okay, if I get injured on those things, my homeowner's insurance will cover that. You know, um, but if I hurt them, they're not gonna. They're not going to put new rims and tires on them fuckers for me. Which I just did. I just put new tires on the grader. You know, that was $6,000 or something worth of tires or something like that. It was crazy. But God, they're so nice, and that thing just grips. And it made all the difference when I put new tires on it and I started using it, and I got real good with it. You know, and now I grade a road, man. I come down a road and just, I fucking know exactly what to do, and that thing does. I can do it so quick. Uh-oh, looks like my plastic is come loose there. It's good to monitor with the camera. You know, now I know I've got an issue out there I got to go fix. That piece of plastic has ripped loose, and I need to put a piece of wood and a screw on there to batten it back down. There's a big space right there where it's hanging there loose. And there's a lot of smoke outside. You know, I don't want smoke getting on these fucking plants. At all. So I'm going to go seal that shit up. You know what I'm saying, friends? I'm high as fuck, man. Press number 1 if you're high as fuck. What? Psst. Unreal. Market expert, Forex trader, crypto trader, Bitcoin investment trading, 24 hours, accurate signals. That's cool, man. I want to be friends with you, bro. Here, man, let me give you $1,000 and you fucking play with that shit and you show me what, you get me a goddamn Bitcoin and show me how rich we're going to get. I want to be millionaires in fucking 6 weeks, bro. Something like that. People be liking my tweet. I've never seen so many people on the internet excited about taking the rights of women away. A lot of people are liking that tweet. I'm following every single person that likes it. You guys understand that tweet. It's about the Supreme Court pick. You know, I understand if that's the issue. It's just weird to see people cheering it on, you know. I understand that they're cheering. I understand why they're cheering it on. They're saving the lives of unborn babies, you know, and to them they're each a warrior for those babies. And when those babies are born and they grow up, they can literally talk to those babies, you know, and say, I saved your life, and now you've become this, and you can do that, and you're this contribution to society, and they were going to kill you. Your mother wanted you dead. You know, that's a powerful fucking statement, man. You know? So I understand both sides of it. I really do. But I really want everyone to understand that there are two sides to it. And that we need to keep talking about it. We need to, you know, it needs to not be a hot button issue. It needs to be an issue that we can all come together on and work out and figure it out. You know, and do what's best for everyone. Isn't that like how we try to treat every situation that we come across as a society? Don't we try to, you know, work it out to the best possible result? Did Jim Belushi lose his girl? I don't know, man. I have no idea. I hope not. Wow, look at all these Julian. Hey, Jonah, why aren't you Julian Assange on Twitter, bro? You're still your face, man. Look, free Julian Assange now follows me. Hell yeah, bruh. Enoch Torres, free Julian Assange. Don't forget to remember to keep your name in with free Julian Assange. Put your name first, then free Julian Assange, if you can remember to do that. You can always go back and change it, I'm sure. Dude, I gotta stop whistling that. Did you guys see my Dave Rubin impersonation? Who saw my Dave Rubin impersonation? Mine's way, and not a lot of people. My Dave Rubin's way better than David Pakman's. And you guys need to all tweet my David Rubin impersonation at David Pakman and at the David Pakman Show. And tell him that Trendy Nay's impersonation of Dave Rubin is way better than your pathetic attempt at a Dave Rubin impersonation. David Pakman, you are horrible. You're a horrible person and you're a horrible impersonator. This is how you do David Rubin.
Challenging David Pakman to a Dave Rubin off. His impersonation of Dave Rubin is somewhat lacking. This is mine.
Hi, everybody. We're going to go on an idea tour. I've got an idea. We're going to go on an idea tour. We're going to ask people what their ideas are. And once we get their ideas, I've got another idea. We're going to ask what their ideas might be later, too. And then we're going to go on another tour. And we're going to call it the Idea for Idea Tour. And then the ideas will all be the ideas that we leave for others to have ideas about.
Dude, that is the best. That is the absolutely, as far as impersonations go, you know, people do good. Chris Walker's, you know, walking. And I've seen some good, you know, impersonations of, you know, other famous people that are not that easy to do. But as far as impersonations go, dude, 420 Lurch, it's a 10. That if you guys don't know who Dave Rubin is, I'm gonna find you a Dave Rubin video on YouTube right now, so you can hear how he talks, and you can see that I talk just like Dave Rubin. I literally sound just like him, and he likes to talk about ideas, and he might have an idea for you. He might have an idea to share. Yeah, we're gonna have an idea revolution. Okay, here's Dave Rubin.
Training at the shooting range isn't always convenient. It can be expensive and time-consuming. Dry fire training is
Dry fire training.
As of this recording, almost 1 million of you watched my chat with Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro last week on YouTube, and a couple 100,000 more of you have listened to the audio podcast. While the mainstream media continues to
mainstream media, we're gonna have ideas. We're gonna talk about, this is an idea tour. We're gonna do some ideas. I'm gonna throw some ideas at you, and I want you to throw some of your ideas back at me.
The masses, soundbite clickbait. We're here doing some real proof of concept work to prove that you guys are a lot smarter than they think.
You guys are a lot smarter than they think.
While mainstream media...
All of it's part of the Rainbow Connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and you.
Focuses on Trump's Diet Coke habit. We're here talking about the Marxist...
He does not sound like Kermit the Frog at all. Not one bit, Ribbit.
roots of postmodernism and the secular and religious arguments over where rights come from. I received a bunch of emails from you guys.
Okay, I feel like a fool right now because nobody's laughing and nobody's responding to my jokes. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time with you guys. You're not even talking to me. Oh my God. What am I doing? What am I doing, man? What was that? Can I delete it? Yes. Okay, what was this? This is that. Okay, you guys not even commenting. Okay. Okay, that's cool. I'll just shut that down. Okay, so nobody wants to talk about my Dave Rubin stuff. I'll just close that. And, yeah, that's cool, bro. That's cool, Evan. I love you, bro. I appreciate it, man. I really do, man. It's hard to do a show when people don't respond. You know, when you guys just sit there and you don't say anything, and I'm trying to make you laugh. Ah, man, it's hard, man. I gotta give people, like, I heard Lee Camp, and that, I believe it was Lee Camp. I could be wrong. I think it was like two of them. They were talking about Stephen Colbert. I believe they could have been talking about John Oliver doing stand-up on a podcast with no audience. And what they said was, they just can't do it. And that's not true. And I'm sorry if it wasn't Lee Camp and his friend that said that. It may have been another couple of people that said it. That's just not true. They're funny. Everybody's funny. I'm laughing my ass off when I listen to John Oliver, when I listen to Stephen Colbert, even when it's just Stephen Colbert sitting there in his office doing his podcast. You know, just like I laugh at Graham or Ron. They're all funny, man. They say funny shit. And I know you guys are laughing at me, but just understand, when you go to a Ron Placone podcast, when you go to a Graham Elwood podcast, when you go to Jimmy Dore and they're being funny, their audience is so supportive and they're typing things back so they know that they are entertaining them. And you know, they get that feedback, that constant scroll. And I'm sitting here trying to make you guys laugh and there's just nothing coming back, you know? Doc, you're cooking dinner? Right on, buddy. It's, you know, you understand where I'm coming from, right? I want to be funny. I want to entertain you, man. I don't know how those guys do it, you know? I mean, like Stephen Colbert and John Oliver, because they don't have an audience scroll running. They're pre-recording these and putting them up. At least Jimmy and Graham and Ron and Lee and even Michael Malice and H.A. Goodman and all of these guys, they have that scroll of people that are saying, thank you for saying what you just said. We are laughing. It is funny. And this is what we think. Words, 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 enter. Words, 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 enter. Right? And I don't know. I you know, it's like I need a fucking sign behind me that says, use your words, people. Right here on the wall. Use your words, people. Don't forget. Naya's sitting here looking at your chat. And when you see the chat isn't scrolling anymore, you're literally seeing what I'm seeing. Nothing. You know, when it just says Evan 420 cleaning right there. Evan 420 cleaning. 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 That's what I see. That's all I see. You know, there's nothing else for me to interact with. That's why when I go on podcasts, when I'm a fan and I go on other people's podcasts, if you guys would ever follow me in, which most of you choose not to do, most of you choose not to go to other podcasts. I know, because if I was there doing super chats, you'd say something like Steve Running does. You know? You would see that I participate in the chat, and I don't just super chat, I participate in the chat too. And I interact with the audience, you know, to keep it going, you know? faces and I hear that same old talk. Well, I'm searching for that. You know, I should get my microphone, my mic stands, my amps, and shit. I got 2 hours. If I run to my warehouse right now, I could grab them. That would be great, huh? Now this is home. This is Mean Street. I guess I'm home. And we don't worry about tomorrow, 'cause we're sick of these four walls. What you think is nothing might be something after all. You know this ain't no blue streak in this deadly head. People out here making keeps, man, they're the living dead. Come on down. Down the road. They're dancing now. On Mean Street. They're dancing now. Shooting guns real easy. It's just when you part of town. Turns you from 100 into 100. Going home, somebody down. But if someone should say, oh, man, wanted. Oh, shot that poor boy down. No, this is a left-handed guitar with left-handed strung regular. The E string, the heavy string, is up top, just like a right-handed guitar that would be facing the other way. I just want to remember the scale of where I'm playing. When I'm writing songs, this is what I do. I'll start a song real slow, but I'll pay attention to where my fingers are going and where each note is, so then I can come back to all those notes and play them really fast. That's how I usually learn how to do songs like this when I'm just kind of fucking around. So I'll just find something coming. And if I hit the wrong note when I'm playing like that, I'll bend it or I'll go to another note. And if I hit a bad note, I'll make it like prominent in the song. And I'll make it like that like I meant to fucking do that shit. To the attack on that note, and I'm not happy with it, so I'm going to give it a little bit more overdrive. So I'm walking over here to adjust the amplifier. into the center. I'm more comfortable playing on the 2 center strings. So I'm gonna move to the center and try to find all the notes on those 2 strings in the middle. This really cool fucking pattern right here. It's really easy. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's 1. I'm sorry. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. And then if you go up here, it's 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. So you're using the same notes in between. It's a great pattern in the key of E. Now you're repeating this note right here. Now what makes this easy to remember is the high notes are on the double dots on the 12th fret. Those are your high notes. You're going to go down. Pretty cool, huh? So that's a very easy pattern to remember. It's not a major, definitely. It's more like a minor sounding scale over the top of the E. And it's easy to find. Now, if I was a trained musician, I'd know what scale this was. I would find it. It's trick I just did, that makes something like that really easy. So you could take a trill and you can slide it around anywhere you want. Once you know where those notes are at. So let's go over it. We're in the key of E, right? We're going to go up to the 12th fret on the A note, on the A string, the second string, right? Right here. This is where you are. And it's the same thing right above it. If you want to take it down, that's where you skip. This is all really basic, and it's really easy to play this scale. And if you're into electric guitar or soloing, this is something you want to learn right now, because this is something I didn't know until just now. I'm just discovering it myself. It's a really easy, cool spot to go to for when you're in the key of E. You go to the A string, second note, 12th fret, and you go down from there. And if you repeat that on the D string, because those strings are all, those notes are all opposing each other, they're all on the same fret as you go up, that gives you unlimited amounts of licks that you can write in there. I'm playing this with one finger, guys. All of you can do this. I'm only doing this on the second and third string, the D and the A string. A string, D string, 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 A string. A string, A string, D string, A string. A string, D string, A string. Interesting sound over the top of that E minor, an E minor chord. So that leads me to believe that what we're going over here is the E minor scale. I think we're just playing an E minor scale over the top of an E minor chord. Things you can do with that because these strings are all on the same frets. It's amazing. Combination of those notes, any combination, it'll sound good. You could totally cheat without knowing what you're doing by just playing on those 8 notes. Isn't that crazy? So I'm going to play every note with every note really quick so you can hear that they all sound fine together. It's crazy. what the off notes sound like in there. It's an interesting sound. Those are all the off notes. All of the off notes sound good together too. Isn't that funny? They all match. So you can play them all in any sequence and you'll still have melody. You'll have melody that people will be able to follow. It's amazing. I hear runs sometimes in my head. There's no way I can play them, but I can hear them. They're just not within my ability. This reverb on this amp is amazing. I just have to learn to play better. Gotta learn runs. You know, I gotta learn these runs that I want to learn, you know, learn the right, what notes to play. Hey, Tina. shit like that. I love practicing guitar. It's so fun for me. Guitar player. Fucking horrible, man. I hope nobody good ever comes in here and listens to me. I'll have to leave immediately. I'm trying, though. I'm trying to get better, I think.
I like to play. Sometimes I like to play.
Never let a good scream fucking die on a guitar. Always bend it down. Get something out of there. Check out Ron Placone, please. Ron Placone on Instagram. Ron Placone on Facebook. Ron Placone on his.com. Ron Placone on YouTube. It's Ron Placone. Get your news on with Ron. And Ron Placone on Twitter. It's @Ron Placone. Check him out. Let him know I sent you. He's a fantastic friend of the show. We all love Ron Placone. And we love everybody. So go out there and spread the love around. Make sure you change those avatars on Twitter to Julian Assange. And after your name on Twitter, put free Julian Assange now. It would be fantastic if you guys would do that. Tweet it around, send it out, get activated, man, with that. And we've got Lee Camp here on Wednesday at noon on Eastern, 9 Pacific, 9 a.m. Pacific. Like a news show. 9 a.m. in the morning, we got Lee Camp. You guys don't miss out on that live broadcast. I hope I see all of you guys here for that. It's a really big deal. So check out Lee Camp. Check out Graham Elwood. Check out Jimmy Dore and Miserable Lib. And everybody else. Thanks, guys. 20 seconds of goodbye. Brought to you by this dude right here, Rogie Roguester, the Rogue Meister. There he is. 20 seconds of goodbye. It doesn't take long to take 20 seconds just to be nice to your audience. You guys are worth 20 extra seconds, definitely. Just so you know, I'm hung up. All 11 of you, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. All right, Tilly, Caliana. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye, y'all.